Okay guys, back again. We're up to part 20 now. We're going to start with the Phantasm films. This is the same company that released the House films. They formed up like the picture of like the tall man there, which is quite smart. You know, I've got like the sphere ball downstairs of the Phantasm films now, but this is a nice collection. These are the first ones I ever owned, so yeah, they're pretty good, decent transfers on these as well. Quite a few special features on there, nothing too major, but that's Phantasm 1, this is Phantasm 2, the old classic cover. Yeah, again, very same sort of things on there, Fangoria TV spots, and they're not, you know, just they're pretty good fun films. I quite like the Phantasm films. Phantasm 3, even less features on that one. Deleted scene, technical trailer, photo library, scene selection. How they can class a scene selection as a feature, fuck knows. Phantasm 4, Oblivion. Yeah, not the best one. This one came out sort of quite a few years later, didn't it? Sort of 1998 or something like that, was it? I can't remember. Something like that. But yeah, anyway, that's the Phantasm films. Form up a nice picture of the tall man on the side there. Yeah, great stuff. So next on to the Planet of the Vampires, an old 60s film. This not particularly a good film, but it was alright. It's watchable. 1965. Good, pretty decent sort of retro cover art on there. Part of the Midnight Movies that MGM done. So this is Phobia. This is a great film. This is a Japanese sort of anthology thing. Really good film. You know, you got your classic ghost stories and stuff in there. But as far as anthologies go, you can do a hell of a lot worse than this. And if you do like your Japanese stuff, very highly recommended that. Next up's another one of the old Video Nasty pranks. I love the way they've ripped off the old Vipco covers on this. This is like a Substance release. Yeah, I think this is a cut, this version. I'm yet to find an uncut version of Pranks, but it's not a particularly great slasher film. There's a lot better ones out there. Slaughter High and that, way better than that. This is a great film. Prowler, also known as Rosemary's Baby. Blue Underground release. Fucking great shotgun scene in this. If you've seen it, you'll know the bit I mean. If you haven't, fucking brilliant scene. Not much in the old way of extras on there, commentaries and behind the scenes gore footage. Not a great deal, but a fucking great film. Prowler's one awesome film. This is another low budget. I'll have fitting back jobby. Yeah, it's not particularly great. Prometheus, Lord of the Living Dead. Yeah, it's alright. It's pretty gory and stuff, but as far as film wise goes, it's not Oliver Fittingback's finest moment. That's still worth a watch, just about. Not really a horror film. Reformed Schoolgirls. Sybil Danning Job. It's not really a horror film, so we'll skip past that one. Now this is one of the fucking worst films I've ever seen in my life. Pray for the Beast. This is one of the films me and my mate do this thing at Christmas I mentioned earlier, I think, where we have to find each other like the worst horror films we can find, and it's just like we have to watch them. And he bought me this. He done fucking good job, because that is fucking almost unwatchable. Fucking awful film. Do not watch that film at all. This is another film, Porno Holocaust. Joe D'Amato film. I haven't seen this yet. Reason being, its running time's 130 minutes, and I have read that it's quite a boring film. So, getting round to it, I've got to be pretty stuck for something to watch. If anybody else has seen this and thinks otherwise, let me know. But I have heard it's a boring film, and 2 hours nearly is going to be a long old slog, I think, watching that. And this is another one, Pin. Great little film. I should watch this quite a lot in the when it first came. 1988, I think it was. Yeah, 1988. It's a pretty good little film. This quite creepy, you know. It's a decent little film. Recommended that one if if you haven't never seen that one. Okay, so I'm moving down now. Classic film, Predator. Just one of the all-time best films. But fucking awesome film. This is like a nice little 2-disc limited sort of uncut edition of the film. Great little film. Love that. One of my favourite films of all time. Predator 2. Again, this is a 2-disc special edition. Nowhere near as good as Predator 1, but here's a film I really enjoyed this film. Punisher Warzone. Great gore effects in there. Yeah, I really did like this film. Proper violent. Should upgrade to a Blu-ray on that actually at some point. Right, so now we're on to Paratrooper, also known as Scarecrows. You probably remember this old 80s film. This is the Dragon release, German Dragon release. I absolutely love this cover for this. It's one of my favourite covers I've got. Fucking absolutely awesome. Dragon release. They for some reason their covers are just so much better. It's not a bad transfer of the film on there, but oh god, every time I pick this up, it's just such a I love that cover. Okay, so now we're on to the Psycho films. This is the remake. I don't actually own the original Psycho. I picked this up. Watched this. Obviously, I've seen the original and that, but if I'm quite honest with you, I thought Psycho 2 was my favourite, and I even like Psycho 3 as well. So this is like the triple feature I picked up. And they're all on there. Great little series actually, but I did actually prefer Psycho 2, and like, as I said, I didn't even like the Psycho 3 with old Lawnmower Man himself in it. That was a going back. Yeah, I can't remember the years that they came out in. Doesn't say on there, but yeah, got a few years old now, aren't they? Anyway, moving on. Piranha, original Piranha. Not bad film. Always remember it being a lot better than sort of revisiting it more recently. Now this is a Troma film, Poultrygeist, Night of the Chicken Dead, exclusive 3-disc collector's edition. Now, these were limited editions, but whoever didn't write the number on this one, so I'll never know what number this is. It's pretty good if you like your Troma stuff. The only thing I'd knock about that, I did like the film, but the only thing I would knock about it was just too many songs in there. I don't really dig the songs that they do. Another crocodile one, Primeval, another one based on true events. Not as good as the one I showed you in the previous installment, Blackwater, nowhere near as good as that. Still alright, it's not a bad film. Now we're on Poltergeist, The Legacy. This is like a TV series, season 1. We watched all these, and I did actually quite like them, but I never did sort of follow them up. But yeah, they were alright. Nothing to do with the films, by the way. This is another one I got free with the magazine that I was buying at that time. Puppet Master, The Legacy, and Dr. Moreau's House of Pain. But you had to buy a code for that Dr. Moreau's House of Pain, whatever it fucking was. And the fucking code cost about £5, and you can fucking pick the film up for about 99p. So the Puppet Master Legacy's fucking shit, as you'd expect. And this is a film I really like. Larry Cohen's Q the Winged Serpent. All in this: Michael Moriarty, David Carradine, Richard Roundtree. Blue Underground release. Great film, this. Really like that film. So now we've got the remake of Wreck, Quarantine, American remake of that. Yeah, not a patch on Wreck in my opinion. Almost a scene for scene remake, and Wreck pissed all over that. So now we're on to Razorback, old 80s film about a giant razorback pig. Bit of a boring film, to be honest. Pretty shit effects, but you Now we're on to the Re-Animator films. This is the Elite release that came out. This was going for big money at one point. This is the first time I ever owned it on DVD, fully uncut version. It's always cut in the UK. And then Millennium released this really nice, edition of the film. Really nice. Over 6 hours of bonus features on there and all sorts. This is by far the best edition that they released of this. Yep, and I love it. So there you go. It will be staying where it is now. Bride of Re-Animator, pretty good as well. Not as good as the original, but still good film. Now we're on to the Beyond the Re-Animator. Beyond Re-Animator, just a word of warning to any of you guys. This is the UK release. I did have the American release, but it is cut. This is the UK version, totally uncut. So you can pick it up for next to nothing. So if you do fancy picking this up, go for the UK version. It's totally uncut. So so now we're on to the Rage Andrew Divoff film. This was shit. I really didn't like this. I was reading some pretty good stuff before I watched this, and it was not a good film. Alright guys, we've got on for just a one more. Great little film this, Tramer film, rabid grannies, proper gory, great prosthetic effects in this, all practical effects in there, some really great stuff. This is a German release, by the way, but yeah, this is an absolutely blinding film, absolutely wicked film. So there you go guys, that's part 20 wrapped up, I'm afraid. As I say, the website is now up and running, nightmaremaker.com. Head over to Facebook, like our page. We're posting all sorts of stuff nearly every day on there. It's just a great bit of fun, just for us guys, the horror fan. Next film we will be looking at in part 21 is Ripper. So I will see you for part 21 very soon. Chill out guys, thanks a lot, bye now.